All right, guys, I'm going to do a review on the PX6 Tesla style radio. I have a 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude. You can see I have the carbon fiber kit that I installed, and in this radio, this matches it amazingly. You can see it looks great. It's huge too. You can see it goes all the way down here. It is huge. It's very impressive. Everyone is shocked when they see it. It's like, where did you get that from? And I have to say, at Phoenix Automotive, I've had to contact them several times, and they have very, very good customer service. They will contact you. If they can't figure it out, they will have a tech call you back. So it's a good. There's a lot of good things about it, and there's also some bad things, but there's a lot of good things about it. So let me start up and show you what it's all about. The PX6 loads very quick. I've seen some of the other guys, the previous models, complaining about it loading slow, but the PX6 loads quick. You can see I swapped out the factory picture and I put my own vehicle on there, the Altitude. It's very simple. You can actually watch other YouTube videos and they'll tell you how to do it. It's super simple. All you need is a flash drive, USB flash drive, and boom, it's on there. You can put whatever vehicle you want on there. Mine originally came, I think, with like a silver Grand Cherokee, but here you go, guys. You can see what's on the home screen. You can swap these to whatever you wanted. There's a couple, or you can't swap them, but you can move the ones you want to the home screen. It's just like a tablet. When you want to close stuff out, you just do this, and you just get rid of the apps. Don't have a bunch of apps going at once. The air conditioning, it works excellent. I mean, it's simple as this. It pops up, you change what you want. Everything works like it should. It's very simple. As you heard that, it's connected to my phone. Bluetooth works excellent. Zero issues with it connected to my phone. As soon as I get in the car, it's connected. So the air kind of just goes down in a couple seconds like that. Very simple. No complaints about that. Navigation pops up. Works perfect. Zero issues. You can see. Radio pops up. Everything works great. Bluetooth pops right up. You can connect it to your phone. You can play the music. Works excellent. I have no complaints with that. What else do I have? Oh, apps. There's all kinds of apps. You can go on the Play Store. You can download whatever you can on your phone. You can do it on this. It's great. It's literally a tablet. And you can see just how big this is, people. I mean, it's huge. It is just huge. The lighting isn't that great right now, so there's not much I can do about that, but you can kind of get the gist of it. YouTube. I connected to my home YouTube. I connected it, so it's got all my normal stuff that's on my normal YouTube in my house. I mean, it works excellent. I mean, you can see, I'll play a song real quick. It pops right up, and it works. I mean, it's excellent. Turn that off before I get in trouble with the YouTube. But yeah, it's awesome. It's a good radio. I've had a few quick issues. When you get the radio, there's zero instructions. Zero. So you do kind of need to figure some stuff out. But if you can't figure it out, call up Phoenix and they will gladly help you out. And I have no complaints with Phoenix. They've done a good job. I've been working with them for about a week now because as you can see, when I put my car in reverse, my backup camera does not come on. So we've been working with that. There's a few wires, but the backup camera does work. You can see, you can click it on here and it does pop up. So it's on there. It's just not activating when I put it in reverse. So that's something I'm working on. They're going to call me back today with a tech and we're going to get that worked out. But I mean, other than that, it takes a week or two to get it figured out. Because I mean, it's a pretty complicated tablet. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know, but it just, you can see it looks, let me turn this, it looks amazing. I mean, it really looks amazing. It makes this, my vehicle had a little tiny screen about like this big, and it just makes it look 10 years newer when you put this in. So I highly recommend it. I've seen a lot of people saying they don't recommend it and has issues. Yeah, of course. Is it a factory style? No, it's an aftermarket. Does it pump your speakers good? No. You will have to change out your complete speaker system if you put this in. It's purely for looks. It has zero power coming out of it. I am not going to say that your speakers will sound good, because they will not. But I swapped out all my speakers. I put an amp in the back. I swapped out the factory sub, put an aftermarket sub in, and it sounds amazing. Let's see. Sounds amazing. So, swap out your speaker system, and it'll sound amazing. There's nothing else that like this out there. I don't have any friends that have this. It's just an amazing thing. When someone gets in your car, they're like, "Oh my God, where did you get that?" It's cool. It's cool. It does. Just look at it. Look how big it is. It's literally bigger than a Tesla screen. I recommend it. If you want something different, get this. If you want to blend in with everyone else, just stick with what you got. Stick to your factory radio. It's your factory radio is probably a lot easier to use. But if you're any kind of tech savvy and you want something different than everyone else has, like mine's a 2013, so mine didn't have the real big screen. The big screen, it's about like that. My screen was just small up here. It did nothing. It looked old. It made the car look very old on the inside. I was not happy with it. The internet, you can see, it pops right up. You got Chrome. I haven't used it. Using my email. It works great. It really does. And like I said, when you're done with the apps, close them out. You can go to the thing here and clear them all. Make sure you clear it out, because it's just like a tablet. If you get it too loaded up, it'll slow down. So, there's really nothing else to show to it. I do have one thing though. When you're installing it, doesn't come with any instructions, but I found out on the back side, on the top of the radio, it does show you some colors, wire colors, that are with the factory radio. So that it does have a little bit of a diagram on the back of the radio on the top. So when you're getting ready to install it and you're kind of confused, look at that diagram. When I called, they didn't say nothing about the diagram. So I kind of just found that out myself. Most of the wires were plug and play. There are some factory wires that don't have anything to go to them. There's definitely some factory wires that don't have anything to go to them. Sirius Satellite does not have a hookup on this radio. I'm sure there is a way to hook it up with a different wire. You would have to tap into the wire, but when it comes to plug and play, there was no Sirius. But I don't listen to Sirius, so I could care less about that. Obviously, I'm having some issues with the backup cam, but we're going to get that worked out. But just look at this thing. This is the Phoenix Automotive PX6. Or no, it's just an X6. It's not a PX6. It's an X6. I think it's a PX6. 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I recommend it. It's fun. It's unique. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. Is it cheap? No, it's not cheap. I think I paid around $700 for mine. But with the carbon fiber look I put in here, and this is like a piano gloss black. Very awesome. You do have to take out your factory vents and push them in. Your factory vents do have a chrome ring around them. You have to take the chrome ring off and you have to push this in, because there was no instructions to tell me that. So I was trying to put the vent in with the chrome ring and it wasn't fitting. I figured out you have to kind of pop off that chrome ring and put it in. You can see it looks amazing once you get it off. And the clarity of this screen, I do have to say, is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. When you turn on YouTube, I don't know, it's got kind of a glare going on right now, but when you turn on YouTube, it's an awesome screen. It is not blurry. It's very, very clear. I don't know if you could tell, but you can't because there's a little bit of a glare, but it's an awesome screen. It's very clear. I don't know about the previous models, but this new one, it's the real deal. I recommend it. It's fun. Get one. Look them up. Phoenix Automotive. They didn't sponsor me. They didn't pay me nothing. I'm just doing a review because when I was looking, there was no reviews for the Jeeps. So this is what they actually look like in the Jeep. It looks awesome. It plays awesome. Like I said, the speaker quality is garbage. I'm just going to be straight up with you. Swap out your speakers and it'll sound amazing. It's got all kinds of video input wires. So if you want to put more video in your car, more on the back of your headrest or up on your ceiling, wherever, it's got several video inputs, so you can definitely tap into that, add more video. It does have RCA wires in the back. It's got multiple sets, so you can hook up your amp. I hooked up my amp, no problem. I had zero issues with that. Other than that, I haven't had any issues with this radio at all, and I've had it for a couple weeks now, so I'm happy with it. I recommend it. If you're looking to buy one, buy it. Just be prepared to swap out your speakers, but other than that, it's a sweet radio. All right, guys, I'm out.